that's a subscriber on our sex website, MissJudysPlayground.com. And I can't even get on the AOL or nothing. I think the internet is busted.
It's probably them damn pancake-eating coloreds at the internet company thinking they are better than us. But I still don't see why you had to wake me up from my slumber. I mean, you know I need at least 13 hours of sleep a day if I'm ever going to get a job. Why didn't you just call the internet company and tell them to turn it on?
I did try to call them, you dumbass, but the phones ain't working neither.
Oh, no, it's them damn no-good mother effers thinking they're better than us, shutting down our phone.
What are we gonna do, Stu? How are we gonna call and get our phone and internet back on?
Shush, woman. I'm thinking.
I thought I smelled something burning. Well, Stu, we got to do something. There has to be someone who'll borrow us their phone.
Woman, what kind of a moron deadbeat idiot would be a big enough jackass to let us use their phone?
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mario.
Oh, welcome on, welcome all. Here we are. It's a free show, Wednesday free show. Coming right at you. It's a morning disaster. Here's what we do 3 shows a week. We do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We do them every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right here. And we give you a free show. That's what we're doing right now. Hope you are up and ready to enjoy yourself. It is Ray Laddle's Morning Disaster. I'm Ray. I don't know where Steve and Christina are yet, but I'm sick of waiting. I want to jump on the air and, I want to get on the air and, make a start of things. That's what I want to do. So let me just say, good morning, motherfuckers. I see Irene's up. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Diane. Good morning. Shush is what I'm getting at. That must be for Miss Judy. Is Hillbilly Joe even still alive? Is what Fat Sexy wants to know. Yeah, Hillbilly Joe's still alive. He's remarried and he's still swinging. Hillbilly Joe is still actively swinging. If anybody's looking for a good time, him and his wife, I'll have to show you one. Bubba Panda says, good morning. Well, good morning, Bubba Panda. You chubby little sex kitten. Let's see. Irene says, Steve's probably higher than a kite. Oh, I don't know what you're implying. You implying Steve smokes weed? How dare you imply that? Fat says, he says, good morning from all the freeloaders. Well, of course. Irene says, Steve keeps his pineapples upside down. Or are you saying Joe? Joe keeps his pineapples up. Steve, would you swing if you would, if you had a girlfriend who said, yeah, this is great. I love you, Steve. However, I like swinging. Would you swing with her? If you met a girl that said, I'm into swinging, and if we're going to be a couple, I'd like to keep it up.
Sure.
Oh, so you'd be open to it.
As long as I don't have to do the other guy.
No. I think it's like, well, I know that Hillbilly Joe told me that he told his ex-wife that that she had to sleep with other men, and she would sleep with other men, and he'd videotape it.
Oh,
yeah. So he videotaped it and made tapes of it and stuff that he put on the internet.
Oh, well, I don't think I make tapes of myself.
No. It wasn't him. It was tapes of his wife having sex with people.
Yeah, sure.
So you would do that.
If it's gonna make me money, yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Kissy Pants. Good morning, Kissy Bottom. I'm sure glad that she. I bet she's glad she walked in the middle of this conversation.
I don't know. I missed something too.
All right, Robin, let me. Here's the conversation you walked in on. I was talking about a guy that I used to know who's a swinger, and I asked Joe. I said, "Would you, if your girlfriend came home one day and said, 'Hey, Steve, we're a couple, but I just thought you should know, I'm into swinging. Would you be okay with us being swingers?'" Steve said, "Well, if she really wanted it, I guess." But he said, I don't want to do any stuff with guys, and so that's what he was saying. He was, However, Fat Sexy says Steve would definitely make it onto some really weird porn sites. I'm sure there are letter descriptors for guys into Steve that I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but there's got to be someone with that fetish, I mean, there's people have fetishes, of all types. So I don't know.
Huh? I used to know a guy that went to those swinger parties. And he wasn't even a swinger. He just wanted to go sit in the corner and jack off.
Well, that's what I thought about Joe when he would describe that.
Right.
What is that? What are you doing? I said, "What are you doing with that's going on?" He goes, "I'm just watching."
This guy with name was Joe too.
See, so you're watching stuff. You're watching it go on, and I don't know. I mean, listen, whatever floats your boat, I guess. But,
Exactly. That's what I think. That's what I thought too. Whatever floats your boat, dude.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Fat says, he says, there's some weirdo that's into watching a guy with skid marks get it on. Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
That guy would like, you to somehow be involved. Yeah. Do you think there really is a fetish of guys who want to watch?
I wouldn't think so.
That guy's with skid marks.
I wouldn't think so, but there's fucking could be.
Yeah, there could be. There could be. There's always.
I know I don't like to do it with fucking skid marks in my underwear. I prefer to be showered.
Yes. Well, no, I would think not. But there's always someone out there. There's always some.
I've never had sex with a bag of. No, I never had sex with. I've played with myself after eating Cheetos and got Cheeto dust on my Peter. But okay. I've never had sex with the bag.
So Irene said, "I've never had sex with a bag of Cheetos." And you said, to clarify, no, you have played with yourself after eating Cheetos.
Exactly.
So you got Cheeto dust on your Peter, but you've never had sex with a bag of Cheetos. That's not.
No, now I have let a cat rub up against my bare penis before.
Not intentionally, though, right? That was after.
Well,
the cat was just.
It was kind of intentional, but I mean, I wasn't going to have sex with the cat. I just wanted her soft fur against my penis.
It's so disturbing. Every show has to start with something disturbing. That's how we get going here on the Morning Disaster. Oh, good Lord.
Well, I want to apologize for my tardiness. I was in the restroom trying to able to figure out a way to control my flatulence during the show. I was pooping.
So the reason
one of my farts to interrupt anybody.
All right. So wait a minute. So you're saying that you decided you wanted to go before the show. You figured if you emptied yourself out, then you wouldn't break wind anymore.
Exactly. I took a pretty good one too. I think it was a crystal clear one too. There's even little pebbles, so I think I got everything.
All right. So you yesterday I was talking about how you said that you'll have crystal clear ones, which I didn't understand what that meant. Was this a crystal clear one?
It was pretty close. It was very minimal on the towel. I mean on the toilet paper.
Oh. Which is so you did wipe yourself today.
Of course I did.
Well, I'm just saying that you were making it
I
sound
I didn't wash my hands, but I wiped myself.
Why wouldn't you lie about that? Why wouldn't you just lie about, well, I did wash my hands after, but why wouldn't you just lie? None of us were in there to see that you didn't wash your hands. Just lie about it. I mean, come on, why? Well, I got to eat a few grapes today, Steve.
Oh, cool. That's. Have you ever tried to freeze those and then fucking like they're good in the summertime.
Yeah,
They're good cold snack in the summer when you're hot.
because I've been doing about.
Oh, your Fairlife.
I've been doing about 600 calories a day here lately. And,
Damn, dude.
yeah, it's
I want to watch this new show and I'm fucking crazy. If you're only doing 600 calories a day, shit, dude, you should have a fucking falling off of you.
well, no, it's just getting started.
Because those people that are getting those surgeries, they've got them on 1,200 calories a day.
Well, no,
And
no,
they-
I get my 600 through the protein drinks.
Oh,
But
just do the
now-
protein drink.
Yeah, now I can add, like today I get to add, and I'll be doing, like my surgery is a week from today. So I'm adding grapes. I get a few grapes today.
Oh, God.
And tonight I'll have cauliflower. I get steamed cauliflower with pepper, with a little salt, little pepillon, a little salt. It'll be delicious. I'll find it. It'll be the most delicious thing in the world.
No ranch dressing or anything?
No, I'm not allowed to have dressing. No,
Oh.
because the whole thing is just shrinking. The whole thing is to shrink the liver. They're trying to shrink my liver for surgery. So, oh boy, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So I get no cheese, no fat, no sugar, but I can have the natural sugars of a grape.
Boy.
I'll get 5 of them grapes. Delicious. Yeah. So they're shrinking my liver up, Steve. So,
Chicken liver.
but here's what sucks. This is the second time I've gone through this.
I know.
I went through this before, and it sucked. I mean,
I didn't know your liver could shrink.
yeah, when you drop calories and you only do certain things, your liver.
Oh boy, Ray's having problems. I can't hear you. Oh, it might be me. It might be me.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
It was me. It was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, it shrunk last time, and it probably still is shrunk. But just to be certain, I wanted to,
Right.
But I did it, and it sucked. I mean,
Oh,
going on this liquid thing sucks. Now you lose weight, which is great, but
yeah, but
I could lose weight eating a lot more calories. You know what I mean?
right.
2,000 calories a day and lose weight, but it's like they got to be the right calories,
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So it just sucks. Yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks. But I'm getting through it, Steve. Getting through it. Like, and it won't be long. It won't be long before I get to start oatmeal.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that would make my day. Woo-hoo.
I'll get a little bit. I'll get like a half a cup of oatmeal and some what is the stuff I eat with it? It's the yellow bag. What is the yellow Splenda?
Splenda.
Yeah. So I put the Splenda on it, which isn't, a package of Splenda isn't, but it's still something.
Yeah, it gives it some flavor.
It's still something. So yeah, get some flavor, which is nice. But yeah, I'm doing that. So, oh well, because I have surgery 1 week from today, Steve. gonna be-
1 week.
Which you're hosting on the day of the surgery, right? You and Christina.
That's the plan, yeah.
All right, and then I don't know how long I'm going to be in the hospital after.
Right.
So the plan is, I mean, in my mind, I'm going to be in there. In my plan, I hope to be back doing the show on Thursday.
Oh no, I don't see that.
I'm hoping that's my
I
plan.
bet that would be great. That would be great.
My
But
plan is,
I don't know. You never know.
it might not be the free show on Thursday, but it might
No,
be,
it might be the evening
might be
show.
the
Yeah,
subscriber show. You never know.
that
That's-
is a possibility, though. You could, you could
That's
go
my
home by
plan.
the afternoon on Thursday.
I might still be in the bed, or you know what I mean,
Oh
recover.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but I'll at least be on. So let's hope. Let's hope we get through it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll all work out just fine and dandy.
Yeah. But if I die, we're
Yeah,
starting
quite
making
fine.
plans for if I die. And I told Christina yesterday, I want yesterday's show to be played for Don Gray,
Oh yeah,
Salmon County Clerk. That way Don will make some barbecue.
we have a barbecue fundraiser.
Yeah, to have a fundraiser after I die. So, you know, if you know, but you never know with this surgeries. You never know. And I was also hoping that people would. I was also hoping that people would not unsubscribe from my subscriber platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, at least contain yourself, but
at least a month.
no, they subscribe, but more people subscribed yesterday.
What?
God damn, more people unsubscribed yesterday. What
Was
is
it?
going on? What is going on?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Well, it was my fucking fault again.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't see Steve.
Oh, damn fucking fat ass Steve fucking shit his pants all the time. I don't want to watch that goddamn show.
But did you know yesterday we figured out Christina said that Squint actually left because of her.
Really? That's strange.
He said because she said he sent her some messages one night and she didn't reply. So
Oh,
she's like, he must be mad at me for not replying. And I was like, what?
he hit
And
on
the other-
her.
The other guy is in our league. And
Is in our league still?
yes, yeah. And he's supposed to be a good friend of ours and in our league.
Oh, that might have been just a screw up. I told you, man. How many people live paycheck to paycheck?
Yeah, that's what I didn't know if it's a money thing but if it's
Yeah.
a personal thing, I wish he'd reach out and tell us, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I mean, he probably can't. Well, I guess he could be on Facebook there.
Yeah. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon. Well, Brandon started. He did it before. He has an anniversary
Yeah,
day, right?
I love, yeah, Brandon's got the new anniversary. So Brandon doesn't have to pay until
So whatever day he started. in the
Yeah.
middle.
see now everybody else, beginning of the month they pay, but yeah, Brandon's good to go. But yeah, we got new listeners last month too, which is cool.
They'll be back. They'll
Yeah.
be back.
So I'm just wondering, I don't know if this guy who is a friend of ours, I don't know if he was a mistake or what it was, but on January 29th, he
Huh.
he deleted his subscriber account.
Huh.
And like I said, yeah, that's who it is, Amanda. So
Yeah.
let us know if it's a personal thing or if he
Oh, that's probably a money thing
it's a
there.
money thing or what it is, because I just want to know what it is. So that's what I want to know. By the way, Hanging with Ray is I'm probably gonna do Hanging with Ray today.
Oh boy.
Probably today. So If you're there, maybe I'll send you a co-host thing if you want to jump on.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have a single thing going on today.
Maybe I'll send one to Irene if she's not drunk or something. Or
Oh fuck yeah!
try to get me with her.
She needs to start playing some fucking ball games with fucking MLB.
Well, I wanted to yell at her about it on Hanging with Ray.
Yeah, god damn it!
Yeah.
Take another fucking team.
So you guys don't like her having?
No, because she only played like one fucking game since she took over, and she's still in second place. The dude was so far fucking ahead of everybody else. She hasn't even had to play.
Dude, I've been on a losing streak.
I saw that.
I've been on a losing streak. I lost to you,
Yeah.
and then my team just decided they couldn't hit anymore.
Wow. They
Last
must
night
be
I lost.
scared.
I had a great game. Jason and I had just like you and I had a really good game.
Yeah.
Jason and I had a really good game, and it was the same thing. He jumped out to a 2-0 lead,
Oh, really?
and then I ended up getting a home run late in the game to make it 2-1, and then I never scored again.
Well, fuck, I can't even get into the old league.
No. This was.
Corey saying I made the playoffs in the old league.
Oh shit! So he was able to get in. I wanted Jason to get in so he can, because I can't even get in.
Right, yeah. He said that yesterday.
So you saw who was in the playoffs in the old league? Because I forwarded it.
I didn't.
But Corey saw who was in the old league who made the playoffs. I'll be damned.
Huh.
See, I can't even get in that league. I'd love to play the playoffs. Crap.
Because you definitely made the playoffs in the other league.
Yeah, I had 90 some odd wins.
Yeah, you were fucking leading.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I got beat again last night too by Brady.
Brady's good though. Brady's real good.
Fuck that motherfucker. He's taking that fucking A team from the bottom to the fucking top.
Are you getting better with Trout?
Yeah, I was a little bit happier with Trout. He made contact with the ball, so
Yeah.
we didn't get a home run out of him yet, but pretty solid hits. So
Good.
I'm happy with it. And
I'll play today.
he didn't fucking he didn't beat me with those two guys. I traded him. He was playing them both, so both of them struck out all 3 times. But I played fucking DeGrom against him, so I still got beat. Yeah.
Oh, Corey says the Mets made the playoffs in the old league, but they're CPU.
Oh.
Yeah, so they had in the simming, they caught fire, I guess. Yeah, Corey, if I can get into the old league, I'll make you the Mets. But the whole thing is I wasn't able to get into it, so I'll try again today and see if I can see it happen. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, did Jason play around with it last night?
Yeah, so I guess Corey got in. That's kind of cool.
Well, I didn't try last night. I was a little upset after my loss to Bird. Motherfucker beat me 6-0. That motherfucker Pete Alonso, I cannot picture that motherfucker. He blasted every fucking
and
time.
You tried to trade for Pete Alonso? Have you tried to trade her?
I've tried. He's like, I don't know.
You tried to trade A's? You know who you could trade is that first baseman you got's really good. You got Freddie Freeman.
He's a first baseman?
Yeah, Freddie Freeman's a first baseman.
So you're saying I should switch him from my DH?
Oh, yeah, he should be your first. He's the best first baseman in baseball. Yeah.
Oh, I wondered about that. I was going to ask, because I got that fucking Darren's.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have him at first base, no.
Okay, I was going to ask that. I couldn't remember what position Freddie Freeman played. I'm pretty good at every place but first base.
He's a first baseman. He's one of the best first basemen in all of baseball.
Well, he's going to start playing first baseman for me, too.
Good old Steve.
Man, I've never had a problem.
Use him as your DH. Well, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, so.
I never thought about that. Walk Alonso.
Yeah, just walk him. I played this one guy I'm in that Diamond League, the other league.
Oh, yeah.
That guy has never pitched to Kyle Schwarber.
Uh,
He's walked him every single time. And I reached out. I said, dude, why you let me hit once? He goes, last season, I let that guy hit against me every time. He hit a home run and beat me. I was like, what? He goes, you beat me 5 times with late inning home runs with that guy. He goes, that's why I'm not pitching him. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even keep track of that. He goes, that guy beat me every single time. Yeah. Brett says that's what he does with Bryce Harper. Yeah, I tell you, I was the Phillies. Bryce Harper hits bombs. Now, when I played Jason, I pitched to him, but yeah.
Uh-oh. I gotta check my trades.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I've got good pitching, but it's not the pitching that goes bad. For me, what's gone bad is the hitting.
Yeah.
I'm the top hitting team in all the whole league, but out of nowhere, I haven't been able to score runs the last 2 games. It just sucks. Oh well.
So have you heard the big sporting news for today?
I did. I was gonna bring that up next, which is
okay. I'm sorry. I'll go ahead.
Which is Tom Brady.
Yep, he's done. It's over.
Wow, and it happened this morning.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. So you guys want to hear it? Let me see if I can find it.
Of course, everybody wants to hear it.
All right, Tom Brady sent out a tweet or a Instagram message today, and you could tell he was on the golf course or beach super early. All right, I don't know, and it went over Twitter, and I'll even tell you the time. I'm just looking for it, which is it went at 7:12 a.m. Eastern. 7:12 a.m. Eastern, which is, 6 something.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is Tom Brady. Listen to this.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time. So when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. I think you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing.
Choke it up.
Love you all.
Oh, wow. He was choking. He goes, it looked like he was going to cry when he said, I wouldn't change a
get to
thing.
the point.
I'm trying to fast forward.
My competitors, I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
That's very nice.
Yeah. I bet it was hard. I bet it was fucking hard.
I'm looking at him right now. There's no way.
Oh, he's changed.
There's no way he's 45.
Yeah, he is 45 fucking years
He
old.
is not 45. It's impossible.
Well, he had good surgeons.
The guy's just too good. He's too good looking and too young looking to be 45. Am I crazy with that?
I agree. But I think he's had a little bit of work done this season too. And Florida's been very well for him. Nice tan bronze.
He's in amazing shape. He really is.
Oh fuck yeah, he is. Well, if you can go out, he's 45 years old. Go out and do that shit every fucking week. Let these motherfuckers beat the shit out of you.
Look at the guy's face.
Now the gray hair in his head.
Guys, I'll get to the point.
Look at him when he's talking. He's just his jaw and his cheeks, and There's got to be stuff done, right?
Oh
His
yeah.
hair, he hasn't lost his hair. He hasn't lost hairline.
Nope.
His cheeks look good. His jaw looks good. He's had all kinds of surgery. Irene says her husband looks almost 45. Or her husband is almost 44 and he looks nothing like that. Yeah. Holly says, too bad he's an egomaniac. Well, I don't know. I just said, look at him. Look at him. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He does not look 45 years old.
Oh fuck no. No.
Damn. Shit.
Oh, that was the DA says he does something called exercise.
Well, of course he's a professional athlete. Of course he
Ray
exercises.
exercises.
Yeah, but I exercise every day, and I look. Listen, I look every bit of 56. By the way, I'm only 54. Well, I'm only getting 55, but I'm only 55. These other guys exercise; they look fantastic. Son of a bitch. I mean, I'm only 52. But I look older.
Well, Holly doesn't look 47 either, and I've met her in person.
I'd like to look younger.
I would have said 42.
I'd like to look younger than I am.
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all?
Shit, I wish I had a big dragon, a big dragon Peter, and
Of course.
no, Ray did not say his age is 59. No, hell no.
We know Ray's not 59 because I'm older than Ray, and
I
I'm
said
52.
I was saying I look 56, which I said because Steve is 56.
Exactly.
God damn. But I tell you, Steve, I feel like I'm 70.
Oh, fuck yeah, I do too. I feel like I'm 80 or 90.
Unbelievable.
I was watching something the other day thinking, just fucking 3 years ago, I wasn't in this. I didn't sit all fucking day. I did shit. I worked outside. I mowed yards.
Now you just like sitting and shit.
Now I just sit in a fucking chair and play MLB The Show.
Now
Shit.
you like
I
sitting
can't
and
even
shit.
get up to go piss. I just piss in my pants. I get fucking high and piss in my fucking chair. And I thought, what kind of, oh my God. I literally sit and watch TV and smoke weed all fucking day. That's all I do.
Well,
I'm going to die early. I've been thinking about that a lot.
why did you think you're going to die?
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Well, everybody's going to die.
When I get done with my surgery, do you have Medicare Advantage?
No. I have Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay, I gotta try to get you hooked up with this Medicare Advantage guy. And then you can
Then I can get real sick.
no, but you can get free Fit Club workouts.
Oh, yeah.
Your Medicare Advantage will take care of it. And this just goes, you don't have to pay anything. It just comes out of your regular Medicare.
Oh,
You
okay.
have it. So that's also where you can get new eyeglasses and dental work.
And hearing aids.
Medicare Advantage will get you, dental work,
Okay, yeah.
hearing aids, and all that other shit too. So I'm just saying that you can,
That's cool.
you know what I mean? You can get these things because
Right.
that'll get you working out. We can get you working out. You'll feel better about yourself.
Oh, yeah, I know. I could just get I gotta get my foot fixed. If my foot was fixed, I think I'd be even better. But I don't know what's going to have to do. I told the motherfucker just cut it off. I think if they would have cut it off, I'd already been healed, and I'd have a prosthetic foot. But no, we got to leave the fucking foot on, and I've dealt with it for 2 years.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go and to go and get my workout on. You know, I'm telling you, I'm really missing it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that you
Well,
want, you know what I
But
mean?
you need to get your leg healed up too.
Yeah, that's
Is that going to require surgery too?
yeah. It
Oh
sucks.
fuck!
Yeah, they gotta restrap because
Oh,
what it is the leg. I'll try to explain the calf, but I don't. I'm really bad at explaining that. But here's what it is. The calf is made up of the tendon, and then there's calf muscles. So at the bottom of my leg, there's a tendon or not a tendon, a ligament from the ankle. There's a ligament from the ankle that connects into the tendon. All right, and that connects into the calf muscles. All right, and that ligament that's the ligament that tore. All right, and then at the back behind your knee is where the calf muscles all connect into they eventually connect into your hamstring muscles, okay, or and your adductors are somehow involved in it. And there's ligaments that connect everything.
right.
My knee because I don't have a meniscus.
Right.
Because I have so much. When I ripped my meniscus, all right, it made the knee go bone on bone, and it's caused because I have advanced something or other. Was what the diagnosis is for what I have. I had so much arthritis that arthritis grew over everything.
Right.
And that's what started ruining the ligaments. So the fear is before I get the new knees, the fear is that the calf won't connect to anything.
Right.
So it'll just be dangling, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And then you can't use it. You can't walk or anything with it.
Right.
So that's the whole thing they got to do is you got to replace the knees so that there's new things for the ligaments to connect through.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what will connect it all. Yeah. So anyway, it sucks. Now here's what it does feel a little bit better. When I go in for I get shots every 3 months.
Right.
I get a new round of shots, and it does feel a little bit better. It does feel a little bit better after they put they give me, and I get cortisone shots too. When I get the cortisone shots, it helps because that takes some of the pain away. That takes some of the pain away from the arthritis.
Right.
So that's pretty good too. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. But that's way down the line, Steve, because I gotta.
Yeah.
The whole thing is replacing the knees, but it's just my right knee. My right knee is the only one that has that. My left knee needs replaced too, but there's only so much damage in my left knee.
Mm-hmm.
My right one's the one that just doesn't work at all. So yeah, so the order of the surgeries, and then I got to get this throat thing done too.
Oh yeah.
So, in my line of surgeries, I got a lot of surgeries facing me in the next couple years.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. And then they're talking about diabetes and stuff there. I don't have diabetes, which is great. Diabetes is what Steve suffers from.
I had diabetes really bad.
And yeah, so thank God I don't have that. But as long as I work out and lose weight, I'm not having problems with it. But
If I lose weight, I don't have to worry about my diabetes.
well,
But that's when I'm not on a controlled diet. If I'm on a controlled food diet,
buddy, start with your protein drinks. Do 4 of these a day. Do one at breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. Do 4 of these a day.
if they didn't taste so much like fucking vitamins.
Here's what it tastes like. No, Steve, here's what it tastes like. Did you ever have that chocolate milk at grade school?
Yeah, I like that.
It tastes like
If it's-
chocolate milk at grade school.
As long as it's nice and cold, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, want to try it. And if I like it, I will. I
gotta
can
eat
easily do that instead of eating breakfast because I don't usually eat breakfast. So
And
I
then,
know that's not good
well,
for
you
me.
got to eat a control. You got to control. You
Right.
can't just drink these. It's just 600 calories a day.
Well, no, I'm saying.
You got to get some vegetables, get some non-starchy vegetables.
I got some vegetables, corn. Oh, that's not corn. Though.
Yeah,
I got some green beans,
asparagus,
broccoli. I got
cauliflower,
lettuce.
broccoli. Yeah,
I ate a big salad the other day.
yeah. Get that stuff. Get dressing for salads
Yeah.
that don't have fat in it.
No, fat free. Yeah.
Yeah, and try to concentrate on that stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know. I can do it. It's just, I don't have the willpower.
Like I had asparagus. I had asparagus for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm right, this is stupid to say, but once I get this new grill going, I'll probably eat a lot of that this summer because I love asparagus on the grill.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, find those things you like. Yeah. Yeah. And Holly says, and lay off the pineapple Fanta.
I haven't had any pineapple Fanta since the last one.
Which was what, 10 minutes ago?
No.
What are you drinking today?
Right now I'm drinking water.
Oh, good for you.
And my refrigerator, I have Dr. Pepper Zero.
Yeah.
And another one of those clear water, sparkling waters, some clear pineapple, coconut, sparkling water.
Look at that.
Fat free, and sweet tea.
He's a champion.
I can eat some beans. That sounds good.
Robin says she can be like a bunny, sitting in the garden eating fresh green beans. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And the thing is, I gotta be honest. When my right knee went bad and I just was unable to walk, it actually helped.
Right.
Because now I don't get up and go grab snacks out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Steve, I really think that that's helped with losing weight. Is when you can't get up. Like, I literally can't get up and go and get myself something bad,
Right, yeah.
So it helps. And I keep a giant pitcher of water is next to me at all times. So I can constantly fill up my water glasses. And I'm telling you, it does help. So I do think that part of my weight loss has been that I'm not snacking all the time.
Right.
Like before I started this liquid diet, remember I took all my junk food.
Yeah.
And I toss it all in a bag and send it over to you. At least you got some of it.
I got a lot of it. I still got a lot. I still got fucking bottle caps.
Yeah.
I had to store them away. I can't look at them.
By the way, there was 3 bags of Reese's crap here.
Oh, I already fucking ate that. I ate that shit the first fucking day.
And I told my wife, I'm like, because it was after I gave you the stuff and I went on that liquid diet, and then they canceled the first surgery.
Yeah, it's
And I was like, son of a bitch. And my wife goes, well, at least you got some of those Reese's. I'm like, what? And she opens this thing and pulls up all these bags. And I go, get those away from me. I don't want to eat those. And I'm like, I thought I gave those all to Steve. And she said, well, these didn't go to him. And there were 3 bags
damn.
of Reese's Christmas trees or something.
Oh, yeah, there was some stuff in there. There was a bunch of Reese's
God
stuff
damn
in
it.
there.
Get these away from me. Because I know I could eat, but get these away.
Right.
I had
Yes.
I had one thing about my I said I'm planning one day where I'm going to eat uncontrollably during my
Right.
non-surgical time. And that was the day of the Royal Rumble because everybody was coming to the
Right.
house. So that's when I had cake and brownies and
Yeah.
lasagna and all that delicious stuff,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I saved it for the Royal Rumble. And then right after that, I went on my liquid diet. So
Right.
I'm trying to. He looks like he wants to hit that. He looks like he's. Hey, Corey, answer that question. Answer that question. I don't know if you can hear us, but for the LB question we just got, somebody answer that guy and tell him, say Ray's gonna fix it to where he's gonna give that team to one of the guys that didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I just want to make sure. Here's the list of teams that made the playoffs, by the way, for our MLB The Show group.
Oh.
Best of 5. It's me versus Brent. It's you versus Blue Jays.
He kicked my ass last time.
It's the LA Dodgers versus the Boston Red Sox. And it's the New York Yankees versus the New York Mets. But I'm going to give Corey that Mets team.
Right.
And let him play that guy, So and that guy sent me a message. He sent me a message wanting to know if he should just play the computer or what. And I'm saying, no, you don't have to do that. Just,
Right.
So I'm going to tell him that I'm giving the team to Corey, So let me leave this message. I'm sorry.
I love all vegetables. Pretty much. Fruit. I like all fruits. Some more than others, of course.
All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Steve.
Oh, that's no problem. I was just trying to answer a few of the questions in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Bubba says he don't like green beans. Fucking Bubba don't like fucking steak, so what's he's fucking weird.
Why doesn't Bubba like steaks?
I don't fucking know. Bubba don't like steaks. He fucking the greatest piece of fucking meat in the fucking world, and motherfucker don't like it.
Well, maybe it's not his cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Maybe he's got, maybe he's got other plans.
Huh? Maybe.
I'm just saying that, perhaps,
Oh, I love the Amish people pickled beets. Pickled beets.
Oh,
I love pickled
that was
beets.
disgusting.
Only from the
That's-
Amish. So,
Disgusting.
and not those people.
Hey, they're doing a movie. Robert Zemeckis is doing a movie. He's the guy who did Back to the Future, and he did Forrest Gump.
Oh,
Zemeckis is gonna do a movie starring Tom Hanks and who's the woman that did Forrest Gump with him? I can't remember.
Sally Fields.
No, it wasn't her. It was the one that Jedi.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah, it was Robin Wright. Okay, and they're making a movie now. Here's why it's a big story. Okay, what are they saying?
Bubba, and they're making
Well,
nasty comments. But the only thing PTs is not steak.
well, just Bubba, let us get through the story before you're complaining about whatever the hell you're
Okay.
complaining about. Yeah. So, Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, along with additional cast members, will be de-aged for Robert Zemeckis' upcoming Cinemax movie Here. It's an adaptation of Richard Maguire's graphic novel that is set in a single room and follows its inhabitants over many years. It's going to be there's going to be a new generative AI-driven tool dubbed Metaphysics Live. The artificial company has developed this de-aging software, and then they have signed a deal with an agent, a Hollywood agent, to be used in movies. And for example, they were the ones who did you ever see the deep fake? You know that deep fake stuff?
Yeah.
Where they put like the deep fake Tom Cruise in and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, that's the company that created that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they've now signed a deal with a Hollywood agent to use their technology in movies, and Zemeckis is the first guy that is going to use it. So the movie's going to star Tom Hanks and Robin Wright Penn, all right? And then they're going to use it, it'll make the actors look like their young selves.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool. And this is going to be the first time that this AI is used. And it's they've been some clunky attempts at AI that have been clunky. You know what I mean? But this is really, this stuff is really good. Like, I'll give you an example. If you ever saw the movie Civil War, do you remember Civil War?
Yeah.
It started with Robert Downey Jr. having memories of himself as a young guy getting yelled at by his father.
Right.
And that was de-aging stuff. But what they did is they de-aged him, but they also had to get his son to play his body.
Right.
Okay, now this stuff doesn't use any of that. This stuff, you take the actual actor, and in the Mandalorian and the Boba Fett series, they created Luke Skywalker. They used a different guy's body, and then they de-aged Mark Hamill's face to do Luke Skywalker. That's how they do him. This is the actual actor, and they de-age the actor to play a young version of themselves. It's pretty cool. So that's what this metaphysics stuff does.
Oh,
So, I think it sounds awesome. So we'll see if it really works.
yeah, it does.
We'll see if it'll make Tom Hanks. But Tom Hanks is getting old. He's a great actor
Oh, yeah.
who's getting older. But
Yeah.
yeah, and they're the same people that created that deep fake stuff. And there's a whole deep fake Tom Cruise that they do a whole Instagram or TikTok or something with that looks amazing. And they're the ones that created the technology for it. So it's this company that's making a movie. So yeah, Brent says he's not a fan of this stuff. It'll get to the point where anyone can make anyone do anything on film. Yeah, but it's still when, like, I can give a script to anybody to play a role, but it's different when you give a script to anybody as compared to giving a script to an actor.
Right.
So an actor knows how to, have you ever, whenever you watch a movie or whenever you watch, and I did some acting, and I was always amazed by the experienced people in the cast I was in. You know what I mean? I did some theater and I did a movie and all that stuff. And I'm telling you guys, have you ever watched a movie where you see like an old family member coming back? And they come in and they go, "Oh my God, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long." And they're kissing this person, they're kissing that. Oh, it's good. And you actually feel like when you're watching it, you feel like, oh my God, those people are really cousins, or those people really know. When they're filming that, it's probably the first time those people have met. It's because the really good actors know how to
I lost you, Eddie. Not me. It's you this time. Now you're frozen. Okay, guys, taking over here I'm gonna drive this bus right to fucking hell, probably.
I'm glad you want to drive it to hell. No, but I'm saying that they convey the emotion and all of and everything to make you feel like you're watching real relatives, do these things.
Right.
And if you've ever watched, there's some like cheap stuff, like a bad commercial or a bad soap opera, and you watch it and you go, "Oh my God, what are they doing?" As compared to a professional movie or television show production, you can tell the good actors from the bad actors. You know what I mean? Because it looks so real. That's what you get from acting is if you have professional actors doing it and they've de-aged them, then you're going to see, then you'll see a younger version of them with all the emotion and stuff. And it'll be different than them just having some other person doing it. So I don't know. I mean, I would rather see, would you rather see a young Harrison Ford do a Indiana Jones movie where Indiana Jones is like 45? Or would you rather see a new actor play that role?
New actors.
Yeah, I think most of us would, but some classic actors, they don't want to do it. Like, For example, in these, I told you that Star Wars thing. Luke Skywalker shows up in Mandalorian, and you don't know because you've never watched the Star Wars movies, but Luke Skywalker is the star of the original Star Wars, and it's such a great character. You can't just replace him. So what they've done is they've tried to de-age him to have him, to have the actor play.
Right.
So I'm just saying that. So there is some good with some bad coming from it, but like there are some women in Hollywood. There are some women who are in their 50s who are still amazing actresses, and they lose out in roles all the time because they get above a certain age and they start to get some
Yeah.
they won't get certain roles. So now they can now they see how they can de-age maybe 10 years off themselves, and they can get some role they wanted to get. I think it'll have some there's some amazing actresses, and I know it's because Hollywood's terrible at some things, you know what I mean? And I think the way they age people is terrible, you know what I mean? Because especially women, you'll have women who will be one of the biggest stars in Hollywood when they're 28, and literally they turn 35, and Hollywood's like, well, we got to cast somebody's mother. You want to play that role? And they're like, no, I used to be the leading lady. And they'll be like, sorry, you're too old. So it'd be, it's crazy. So it's at least going to give some of those people more of a chance. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I'd like to see, it'd be nice to see some of that stuff make some sense again. Anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So we'll see if it's used like that, or if it's used it might be used just for them to save money.
Right. Yeah.
Let's hire some nobody, and then we'll put the technology in to make them look like so-and-so.
Mm-hmm.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh well. Let's see what they do. But I'll tell you, if you ever watch any of that deep fake Tom Cruise stuff, the guy looks exactly like him. I mean, it's really something. So, yeah, we'll see. But this is the first time they're doing a movie with this technology, so we'll see how it looks. But I thought I thought I would give you the option. But like Brent says, let's face it, they're probably going to use it to save money. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. China, the nation of China, Steve, they're claiming that they have cloned 3 mutant super cows.
Oh, boy.
That can pump out 300 tons of milk.
Holy shit.
All right. So here's what it is. They have all these cows there in China, and they pump the cows, right? And so they realized that there were 3 cows that were pumping out, literally, they were pumping out, 17,000 liters of milk, as compared to the average cow that is usually pumping out around 8,000 meters. Okay. And what these Chinese guys did is they took those cows that were pumping out all the massive amount of of milk. They took those cows and they cloned them. So they took I guess they took cells from those clowns or something, or from those cows, and then they used the whatever they got from those cows to impregnate young female cows to where they would give birth to clones of the big 17,000 liter pumping cows, right? So what they did, and then there were 3 cows born of the 17,000 liter pumping cow, right? So now what China's going to do is they're going to go back to that original cow that is pumping all this milk, because
Mhm.
what they noticed are the young cows are also having the ability to pump out all this milk. So now what they're doing is they took more embryos from the original cow, all right? And then they have cloned 120 cows from the first cow, okay? And then they took tissue from the cow to create more of them. And now they want to try to create a herd of 1,000 of this super cow. So it's one cow. It's one cow that had the ability to milk all this, or to pump out all this milk. And now it has been turned into 120 cows right now. Well, it will be once they get,
Right.
and then they're going to go ahead and pump out 1,000 more. And then the plan is from there, they want to pump out, they're going to pump out another so many thousand. And their goal is, from just these cows alone, China's goal is to have enough cows to pump out enough milk to where they won't have to get purchase of milk or cows from the United States, because that's what they do now is they buy so many cows from us. They buy so many cows from us, all right? Or they buy so much milk from us. So their goal is they don't want to spend that money anymore.
Right.
They just want to have their own cows. Now, by the way, China already has already made a gigantic pig skyscraper.
Oh.
This is dude, this is unbelievable. And China built this huge skyscraper. But they haven't said what it did. All right? It's a skyscraper. It's 26 stories long, or 26 stories tall. All right? 26 stories tall. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of the skyscraper. And they didn't say what it was for. All right? And now they've said what it's for. And I'm going to tell you when showing you the picture of it. It is for pigs.
No shit.
This is a
Son
pig.
of a
This is a pig skyscraper.
You realize how much shit's in that motherfucker?
It is in China. Okay. Now that is a skyscraper that is filled with pigs.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
That is nuts.
That is friggin', it's a skyscraper of pigs. Okay. And they literally, here's the inside. I'll show you. Here's pictures of the inside of it. Okay. Here's the inside of the skyscraper.
Wow.
There's the pigs.
Oh, they look pretty clean.
Yeah, pretty fit, right? Look at that.
Oh,
That
he get it
little cute
on. Looks
guy.
like.
Yeah. So these are these pigs that they have, all right? And they have people working. They have people working 24 hours a day whose job is to shovel out pig shit. That's what they do. They literally, their entire workday is just shoveling pig shit.
I used to scoop chicken shit.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I'm telling you, they walk around and clean it. They keep it clean. And they wash the pigs and all that stuff. And the reason they do it is because they're raising enough pigs now to where they're getting more meat.
Huh.
It's starting with pigs, but they want to do it with more animals.
Right.
By the way, the gigantic pig skyscraper is home to 650,000 pigs.
Whoa. 650,000.
650,000 pigs. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
It is crazy. But they're doing it so they have pig meat.
Wow.
And we haven't found out that they have been cloning any pigs, but come on. Right? Don't you think
to have that many pigs?
Yeah, don't you think that there's some cloning going on there?
Yeah, because a couple of them pigs didn't look normal. They look like bodybuilders.
Mm-hmm. So it's nuts. It is just crazy. So, I thought I would just let you know there's cloning going on. But, like Spanky says, Spanky goes, damn, that's a lot of bacon. Yeah, so it is. You get those Chinese a little taste of that bacon. They're like, I need more bacon. Get it to me now. I need more bacon. Okay, well, now they got.
But that's bacon.
Like Bubba Panda said, the one picture that pig looked like a bodybuilder. It did, yeah. That pig looked like it was.
Yeah, he had some muscle.
Steroids. Yeah, they're giving steroids to pigs. But they're communists. See, although China says they're still at the root of it all is communism. At the root of it all, we got a bunch of extra food, and the communism, they can force a bunch of unemployed people to go scoop shit up for a living and to clean stuff. I mean, that's what China has. Just like they can force young people to make iPhones or whatever the hell they're making, and they know that American corporations will give them money. By the way, they don't give the money to the people making the products. They give the money to the companies that own it, which, by the way, in China, when it comes to these factories and stuff, the people that own it are the government. So it is pretty interesting. There's in fact, let me see if I can find the story. There's a whole story about the Chinese are now buying stuff here in America, and there's a Chinese company that wants to build they bought a bunch of land in North Dakota. Okay. And this was back, and it was a big controversy when they decided to go to North Dakota to get this thing. It's unbelievable. And they worked with the Republicans in North Dakota, but I think it's a very conservative state. I think they're all Republicans. But they worked out a deal to buy all this land and stuff from the Republicans. All right. And then they bought this land a while ago. Well, now they found out that the Chinese company is actually building a giant corn mill. All right. And now North Dakota made a bunch of money from the sale, but there were some people that had questions, like the United States Air Force that had been investigating all this stuff. And now they have come up with concerns. And they have now made their concerns public. They said that the proximity of this land that they bought to Grand Forks Air Force Base has got them very concerned.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So this giant corn mill, they're wondering what's really in the corn mill, because the Air Force is saying, that ain't corn. They're wondering, what are they hiding in these corn mills? And considering its location compared to Grand Forks Air Force Base, the United States sending fighter jets that literally go right over this corn mill thing. And so now they want to check it out, and the Chinese owners say, no, you're not allowed. No. And they won't let the Air Force, the investigators check out these corn mills. So it is kind of, I know it sounds like a movie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know
Definitely.
You know who we need to send in?
Who? Oh, we lost Ray again. Or maybe it's me. No, we lost Ray again. Yeah, we lost Ray again. I'm driving the bus.
Steve, I'm right here. Buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's our new movie. Steve Blaine is gonna sneak onto to land that a corn mill is grown into, and then he's gonna sneak in, and then he's eventually gonna sneak into the land and notice there's no corn on the land. He's gonna notice, oh, there's no corn here. This is interesting. And then he's gonna get in the corn mill, and he's gonna see there's missiles in there.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he's going to see there's missiles in there, and he's going to, and then he's going to freak out, and he's going to have to take down the missiles before they start firing from the corn mills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise and Steve Blaine. That'd be awesome.
Yo, Ted, we need to deactivate these missiles.
And then, like DA says, Steve Blaine will get caught because the tennis ball in his water wore off.
How the fuck did you know my tennis balls on my walker wore off?
Steve Blaine has to eat the missiles and then shit them to save America.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it is interesting. I mean, we should. Why the fuck would they let the Chinese buy land right outside of a Air Force base? I mean, what the hell are they thinking?
Well, it is North Dakota.
Jesus. So, well, anyway. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting story. Yeah.
It is.
I don't know what's real. What isn't? Did you just fart again?
No, the chair squeaked. I'm telling you, it's the fucking chair. I'm going to get.
I have the same chair. Look.
No, you don't have the same chair.
Yes.
This chair is used.
Steve, I had that chair.
How many years?
2 years.
Okay, you had this chair for this chair I'm in for 2 years.
Like
You
2 years. And then my wife got me the same chair, just the newer version of it. The newer version. He said, like, here, look at my chair.
I see it. I know.
Look at the back of my chair. See it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, show the back of your chair. All right, see? It wears down. And so when it wore down, I gave my chair to Steve.
Yeah.
And I used the new chair that my wife bought.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So it's the same chair. It's just yours is older.
And it's been sat in more.
Okay, but when I was sitting in it, I never heard those noises.
Maybe you weren't listening.
I don't remember those noises.
It just started doing it not that long ago.
But I gave you that chair. That's a $450 chair. I gave it to you at no cost. Now it was used, so I'd probably I'd take at least $150. I'd put it at $300. You know what I mean? Because it was a couple years
What?
old.
$300?
It was $450 when I bought it new. Okay. 2 years old, still works. It still does the same job. I'm just saying I'd knock a couple $100 off it. If I was going to sell it, I would have sold it for at least $125. But I gave it to you for free.
And I appreciate it.
So I'm just saying. And then we bought me the new chair.
Maybe Irene's right. Maybe you never farted in the chair.
Oh,
I farted in it and loosened something up somewhere.
by the way, I'm sure I farted in it at some point when I had it, but I just chose not to do it on the air.
I didn't fart. I told you I went poop before the show. It was a chair. If I farted, I'll let you know I farted.
It sure sounded like a good fart.
I had some good ones late last night, so
I'm glad you're keeping track now. So DA says, when Steve got the chair, it was 3/4 filled with farts. Then Steve topped it off in the first week. And he said the chair doesn't get loud till it gets filled with farts.
there it is. That's what it is.
Now that sounded like a fart. That sounded like a fart.
And that was I pulled up on the back of the chair.
All right, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that was a noise, but it wasn't a fart. I'll give you credit. Not a fart.
I know what it is, and I fixed it.
That's a lot of weight for my poor chair, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it had a lot of weight with me.
Yeah.
That chair's had a rough life, buddy.
Oh yeah, it's probably tired.
Yeah. Well, you got it for free, though.
I know. I'm not complaining about it. I never said it.
You know. Irene said that was a GART. I don't know what a GART is, but.
What
are you doing?
A bolt fell out.
A bolt.
Yeah, the back's loose. Yeah, that's it. Because I can really pick up on this side over here. I didn't tighten it up.
By the way, yesterday I got a message from Dan. Let me see where the message was.
For me? You ain't get no messages from me.
No, I got a message from Dan.
Oh, hope he's doing well.
He sent me a message. Hold on, let me check and see where he sent it to. He said he sent me a message yesterday at 10:30 saying, "Hey, I'm not avoiding you. I'm just busy as hell at work."
Oh, yeah.
So that's what he said. I don't know. We'll find out tonight
Yeah.
if he does stainless or not.
You know, Christina's not here.
Yeah, I know. She's not here.
No fucking stainless tonight.
She's trying to get out of doing stainless.
I don't know.
I swear to God, if they pull this no stainless now, I'm going to have you and Bubba do it.
We'll do it. We'll do the stain 2.0.
And who was it? Somebody else keeps notes. Is it?
We did it a couple weeks ago.
Irene keep notes of the show?
Yeah, me and Bubba and Irene did it a couple weeks ago.
We'll get you guys prepared just in case.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared.
Let me go.
Well, it's simple. We talked about it simply. Me shitting my pants.
So you admit that you have farted in the chair?
Oh, I admit I have farted in the chair. I admit I farted the other night at the Royal Rumble party. I admit that I farted.
Dude, last night I was talking to my wife, and she goes, because remember, she was in the kitchen when that fart happened.
Oh, that was God damn it.
And so I go, well, I said, everybody was talking today about the party. And she goes, oh, do people like the food? I said, yeah, they love the food. And I said, Bubba could not stop about the lasagna. She goes, I could tell Bubba. She goes, I could tell Bubba liked the lasagna. And I was telling her it was so good, but everybody ate it. You know what I mean?
It was.
I was hoping there'd be leftovers when everybody left. There wasn't any goddamn leftovers. So we were talking about it, and then I said, but the funniest comment of the whole day was probably Cindy's. And she goes, what was Cindy's comment? I said, well, the most embarrassing thing that happened at the party, Cindy was sitting across the room from it, and she heard it as clear as day. And my wife goes, ugh. She goes, I was in the kitchen washing dishes. And that sound was louder than the dishes. And I went, oh, I couldn't. She goes, I go, oh, I couldn't tell if you heard that or not. She goes, I'm pretty sure deaf people would have heard that. So that was our only conversation about it. But she was definitely implying that it was very prominent. It was very prominent. She goes, I can't understand. She goes, I can't understand. Everyone laughed after hearing it. But I go, well, it was funny. And she goes, I just could not believe there was so much laughter after that noise came out of him. So it was pretty funny. And I started thinking, she's right. We were laughing, but we were laughing while going, oh my God, there was a lot of stuff like that. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah. Let me answer. There have been questions in the chat room, but I've been flipping back and forth. I haven't seen everything. So let me go back and see what questions I missed.
At least I didn't say anything about popping my butt zit.
Yeah, but you said Yeah, you said the thing about wiping. You did say that thing about wiping. About wiping your ass.
Oh shit!
Why you decided to share that?
I don't remember it. I don't remember that.
And then, well, sometimes I don't have to because it's crystal clean. Which you never. I don't even know what that meant. Crystal clean. What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right, let me see. All right, so Spooner went. Spooner left me a message, and I saw it. Yeah, he said in the chat room. He said, he says, "Hey, I messaged you, but I forgot you were doing a show." And which I said earlier that someone who I thought was a friend of ours canceled their subscription. I didn't know if it was a personal thing,
Right.
or if it was a funds thing. I didn't know. And Amanda Kluge sent me a message earlier saying, "Hey, if you're talking about Spooner," she goes, "that's a low on funds thing."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then Spooner says, "Ray, I plan on resubscribing Friday. I was low on funds. So I completely Spooner, I saw that, buddy. I'm completely cool. They just let me know. Because I thought you were pissed at us. I thought that something was wrong with you. So that's my real concern with people unsubscribing is I think you're upset about something, which really bugs me, and besides, this is a good week to be a subscriber, especially if you like the old episodes, because that whole Mexican radio road trip. Yesterday was day 1, today's day 2, tomorrow's day 3, Thursday's day 4, or Friday's day 4, or whatever. So I want to make sure you got all 4 days of that episode. But if you're a tier 3, you got yesterday's. If you're tier 4, you'll get today's and tomorrow's, and then tier 5 is getting all 4. But those are the classic episodes for this week. And Steve, we'll talk about it more on Hanging with Ray this afternoon. But I'm now doing there's a whole year of Morning Disaster tapes that we've just never gotten around to doing.
Right.
And it's a one whole year of them.
Wow.
It's the one we have the least episodes from of any year. And I'm doing it now. You'll find out what that is this afternoon on Hanging with Ray, which is a show for our tier 5 only subscribers. But I'm probably going to have Steve co-host that today. So, yeah. Yeah, that's Irene. That's Spooner. Spooner's Daniel. Anyway. And everyone should subscribe because Jason's birthday is February 11. When is Irene's birthday?
February.
Yeah, I know they're February birthdays, but
Well, you can't have Morphine Steve without morphine, so. And I can't remember that one. So for the 13th.
Oh.
February 13th.
And then Valentine's Day is 14th?
What day is Valentine's Day on?
I think it's the 14th. I think. And then my wife is I think I'm gonna get Lush for my wife and daughter for Valentine's Day, which is that's that soap stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I think I'm gonna get. They like that stuff. Oh my. So that's what I'm thinking. But anyway. And DA said, how excited are you for the DC announcements from James? I saw him yesterday. Yeah, I did. I liked James Gunn. I like James Gunn. Grew up a fan of DC Comics. Now he's made movies for Marvel, but DC just hired him to be in charge of the DC universe.
Ooh.
And yesterday, he made his announcements about what the first movies are going to be and what they're planning on doing. And yeah, I liked the announcement. The first announcement was they're doing a movie called Superman Legacy, and then they're going to do a. But here's the one I was excited about. Was he announced they're going to be doing Batman Brave and Bold,
Ooh.
which is a story about Batman and his son, which I think will be awesome. So, but then they also announced that he's doing Booster Gold and a whole series about Amanda Waller. You know what I mean? Which will be pretty cool. And so I think it's all great. I mean, I can't wait to see, but I think it starts in like 2025. I mean, son of a bitch. I mean, I'm a huge fan of DC Comics. I mean, a gigantic fan of DC Comics. But I'm also old. I don't have a lot of years left. I'd like to see like 30 years of these movies. So I wish they'd start them sooner. You know what I mean? It sucks. But I'll tell you, the stuff that he said that I was most interested in was I am interested in Superman, Brave and Bold, and Booster Gold. I am interested in all that stuff. But here's the stuff this is the stuff that interested me the most. When he said, these are the next 4 movies that are coming out before this stuff starts. And then he goes, I've seen the Flash movie that's coming out next year. And he goes, it's the best. And this is James Gunn. He goes, it is the best comic book movie I have ever seen. That's the thing that excited me more than anything else, he said, was when he said, I saw the Flash movie and it's the best superhero movie I've ever seen. And he goes, and it reboots the whole thing. And this is the Ezra Miller Flash movie. And then he said, it's so good that when Ezra Miller gets done with his, because he's undergoing, I don't even know how to describe what they're undergoing. He said, we know he's had some issues, or we know they've had some issues, and they're getting therapy now. And he said, they could be back. He said, he goes, he goes, I'm not saying that they're out of the DC universe forever. They could be back. So he said the movie's that good. So I don't know, but he certainly, DC Comics the studio loved the movie so much that they didn't automatically fire this guy. You know what I mean? They're waiting to decide what to do after this person gets done with their rehab therapy thing, because the movie is so good. So that excited me more than anything, you know. So that's what they're hoping. Yeah, DA says they're hoping for a Robert Downey Jr. rebirth. But listen, Robert Downey Jr. before Iron Man, no one wanted anything to do with him except for Shane Black, who used him in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And when Robert Downey Jr. starred in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, that's what got him the Iron Man job. And I did see Brent earlier say that he has acquired No Way Out and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Brent, those are both amazing films, and you're going to thank me for giving you the heads up on those movies, because they are amazing. And Ezra Miller is the Flash. Yes. Yeah. Ezra Miller was not dating children. No. His girlfriend, or no, their girlfriend was 18. The girl that he was hanging around with was 18. And excuse me, I know his pronouns are they, them, and I'm trying to use them. Please forgive me if I, because I don't understand binary, non-binary. I'm trying to. But no, that was not the problem, Brent. The problem was that they were drinking one night. Right? And they ran out of booze. So he thought it would be cool to go to the neighbor's house and see if they had any booze. All right? So he went into the neighbor's house without them being there to look and see if they had booze. And he stole the booze from the neighbor's house, and that's what started the thing, and they called the police, and that's what started it. So I don't know everything that happened with Ezra Miller, but I know it started with he and this girlfriend. And by the way, the girlfriend had some hot friend with her that was also somehow involved in all this. So it looked like it was a weekend of debauchery and got out of hand when they ran out of booze. So I blame it on running out of booze. At least that's what started it.
Right.
And say could have been Steve. The girl would have been much younger than. Yeah. And then there's another thing, but that happened in Hawaii or something. Yeah, I don't know. That was something. What it is Ezra Miller. They said they have a mental, an undisclosed. He has been diagnosed with some mental issues. Okay. Yeah, but that's the same girlfriend that was with him, Brent. I don't know. It's the same girlfriend that he was with the crime. Okay, and then he got arrested for breaking into the neighbor's house to steal the booze.
The Flash got caught.
Yeah.
Went fast enough.
Yeah, they caught the Flash. So that's what the police trouble is about the stealing. But then the mental, they diagnosed him with the mental thing, which, by the way, they all somehow the whole non-binary thing has some kind of has something to do with, I don't know. So they're getting the rehab and therapy that they need. So I just hope that they end up all right. That's what I hope. I don't, whether they're the Flash or not, let's face it, they're probably not going to be.
All right.
But, I'm just saying that, I'm just saying that that's probably gonna. I think they're probably gonna fire him. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let me thank our sponsors for today. So our sponsors are always amazing. Recontex, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Let them give your car a good detail. Let them get your car looking better than it was when it was brand new. Let Recontex coat your car with Tsunami. You get that Tsunami done, you don't even have to wax your car for as long as the tsunami coverage is for. You don't even have to wax it. How awesome would that be? Stop by Recon Tex at the corner of 8th and Black, or call them today. 217-670-1132. If you are in Springfield or anywhere near Springfield, get your car taken care of at Recon Tex. It's worth it. Trust me. People have come from all over the country, come to town just to use Recon Tex. And Just Beds, the yawn exterminators. Trust me, you deserve 8 hours of sleep. You deserve a Just Beds bed. They are the yawn exterminators. It's Just Beds. Over at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Get yourself a good, comfortable Just Beds bed. Get a good 8 hours of sleep at night. 3120 Montvale Drive. What are you laughing about?
I saw that subliminal message. It popped up there.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was me clicking on the wrong thing. Yeah. Princess Irene has a tsunami in her punani. Got a tsunami in a punani. That's a great lyric. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up today. What do you think? Are we done today? Let's wrap it up and get ourselves ready. Stainless tonight?
Maybe.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's Stain 2.0 again.
Yeah, let's hope that we get a good show. And also a hanging with Mr. Ray today.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. So let's hope that's good too. All right. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So long, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Stop farting in that chair, Steve.
Yeah.